Hello friends, my name is Deepak Meena and you are watching Island Plus Tech Zone. In this video we will discuss about the HTTP request and HTTP response. So what is HTTP request and what is HTTP response? So an HTTP, so let me tell you, an HTTP request is the way of communication platform such as web browsers ask for the information they need to load a website to the client. HTTP request made across the internet across with its series of encoded data that carries different type of informations. So let's discuss about the HTTP request. What is HTTP request? HTTP requests are messages sent by the client. Client is the we are the client, mobile, laptop, PC are the client, and servers to the initiate an action on the server. On the server, their start line contains three elements. An HTTP method, a verb like get, put, or post, or noun like head or option that describe the action to be performed. A typical request contains each HTTP request made across the internet carry with it a series of encoded data that carries different types of information. A typical HTTP request contains HTTP version type, a URL, and HTTP method. HTTP request headers, optional at HTTP body. And what is HTTP response? An HTTP response is what web client, often browser, receive from an internet on server in answer to an HTTP request. These responses communicate valuable information based on what asked for in the HTTP request. A typical HTTP response contains an HTTP status code, HTTP response headers, optional HTTP body. So this is the client is the ask for through internet to server. Some such files, documents, या HTTP link browser etc कुछ भी to and server respond to HTTP response to give through internet to client. So request data URL, type the client in mobile PC facebook.com to server send the response to the client. So this is the HTTP request or HTTP response. Message sent between client and server are of two types: request message, response message. So it's request message sent by client to the server. A server respond the response message to the client. So we will discuss about the request and response message format, common format. Basically, HTTP headers, HTTP bodies. HTTP headers contain three types of headers: general header, request and response headers, entity header. So general header contain date and time of message. Request and response headers contains URL, get, post, request or response. Entity header contain additional information such as code length, programming language used, etc. So this is the request and response message and request HTTP response